Hey there, Aaron here with GrowLawnUglyWeeds.com. Today I'm coming to you from Arlington, Texas. The customer has concerns about some spots in the backyard in the Bermuda grass. And so let's get into this. I'm going to start in the front yard, kind of go over some other problems that are going on. We turn this camera around, let's get into it. All right, so a couple things. Let's start off by saying that the mowing height on the St. Augustine is really good. It's still May. This yard is fully out of dormancy, and it should be by now. Okay, if you're looking at this here under this tree, it looks good from a distance, but we're getting into the shade limits here. As we get into the shade, we can see how thin it is. Now, as this tree gets bigger, this grass is going to thin out even more, and then you're going to get spots like this. So from the street, it looks like it's full, and it's kind of misleading from the street, and people really think that St. Augustine is a shade grass, and it isn't. But that's not why I'm here today. I'm here to check out some of the backyard. Oh, I forgot to mention something. They have St. Augustine Decline. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Here we go. So as a turf manager in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, the first thing you want to look for in the growing season is St. Augustine Decline. And this is what it looks like. I'll put maybe this is not showing up on the camera that well, but I'll put a picture of a leaf from another yard. There's another one, but it's going to be that splotchiness to it, not stripes. That's just going to be some kind of chlorosis. But this is St. Augustine Decline. What happens with the St. Augustine Decline is that it's a slow death. So you can have times of the year when your lawn looks perfectly fine like this. But as the years go on and the yards come out of dormancy, they're going to really struggle. There'll be a lot of yellowing. It's going to start dying off real slow. You'll see Bermuda grass filling in some areas, and that's the telltale sign that you may have had St. Augustine Decline, along with the splotchiness of the leaves. Here's a little area here where there's some Bermuda grass filling in, likely due to the St. Augustine Decline. Let's go to the backyard. I like what they've done here. At some point they probably had grass through this area, and now that's pavers. It's exactly what you should have between houses. Alright, so the customer has concerns over the last application. Maybe we sprayed something and caused some discoloration. This is not the area that they're talking about, but this area right here is has some standing water, and it's going to be constantly diseased, and it's not going to work. This area is just extend this rock all the way to the shed. That's the long-term solution for this. I'm going to check this area for St. Augustine Decline. I don't see signs of it yet. They do have gray leaf spot in here. That's common for this time of year. It's a gray leaf spot is an indicator of frequent moisture. And let's see if I can pick that up on the camera. I don't know. As part of our program, we already include fungicide in our app, so they're already getting fungicide, but fungicides have their limitations. We've had a lot of rain in April and May. So this is the concerns that they're having in their backyard. And I want to say that their Bermuda grass is mowed almost short enough. They're doing a really good job for all our other customers that mow their grass extremely too tall. This one looks pretty good. I would still mow it shorter, but I would say this is pretty good. So what this is called Bipolaris Fungus, and it is very common in Bermuda grass in May. When the temperatures start to get a little warm and you have excessive moisture, it could be a combination of irrigation in Mother Nature, or it can just be Mother Nature by itself. But that's what's going on here. This area is gonna this area will recover just fine when the weather dries out, and you won't have any repercussions. But you may get spots like this on occasion in your Bermuda grass, and usually doesn't require treatment. The weather is probably going to clear up next week, and this disease will go away on its own in most cases. Back over here, there's some heavy thatch, and I imagine there's some they have pets, and this is a lot of it attributed to pet damage. Just some traffic. Maybe doesn't get watered enough in the summertime. That's why you're seeing these areas. These aren't the Bipolaris areas. These are just dead spots from drought or some other environmental factor. Thanks for watching. Remember, there's the St. Augustine Decline and Bipolaris in this yard in Arlington, Texas. Please subscribe to the channel. See you on the next one. Bye.